and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, J Pops.
And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, J Pops. Guys, today is the day. It's the Maroon and White game, baby. It is the spring game for Texas A&M. And yes, I told you guys once before that I will be there. I've already reached out to a couple of people that said, hey, man, I would love to meet you at the game, stuff like that. Hey, I would love to meet you guys as well. But yes, I will be there with my family. They're all excited as well, and we're going to go out and we're going to go have a good time. I've also took down a brunch spot that the guy had left in the comments. I'm gonna go back and look at it once again, make sure I got the name right, stuff like that. And hey, like I say, man, we are coming. We should be on our way in about 30 to 45 minutes on down there. The time now is about like 8:35. So yeah, man, we're up, we're ready, we're pumped. This is going to be a hell of a spring game here. This is going to be the first ever spring game with Jimbo Fisher can actually see the difference in like, man, yeah, like we really have, diehard fans. Like, it is a strong Aggie alumni base. And some of those guys aren't even much football fans, man, but they're the alums. They love that school, As you can see right now, I got Late Kick Live in the background with Josh Prate. And I'm just doing a little catching up. So he just finished discussing A&M and stuff like that. And he was talking about the quarterback situation, the O-line situation, the tight ends and stuff like that, man. So for people out there who did not know, Baylor Cupp and Jalen Watermeyer will not be out there for the tight end group, all right? What does that mean? Well, that doesn't mean anything because we have a collective group of tight ends that came in right after those guys. I told you, man, it's talent. It's time for you guys to see the depth chart. The whole purpose of the spring game is to give you guys a sense and the idea of who's all on the team, what scheme could be ran, during the normal game season and things like that. What we all want to see in this spring game is can Haynes King and Zach Calzada sling the ball, and can anybody at wide receiver step up? That is what we're all basically here for. Defense, I didn't need to ask anything on that, but at the same time, I want to see if that cornerback unit can be a real shutdown defensive back unit. Because if they can be a real shutdown defensive back unit and those wide receivers go up and make contested catches, that gives you a lot about, okay, now we're on to something. All right, so you guys be looking out for me and the fam. We will be there. Like I say, we'll be leaving up out of here at about like 9 o'clock, 9:15, so we can catch a little brunch, and also so we can get down there a little early so we can be prepared for the Lions, because I know it's a line. And shout out to all of the recruits from all years, man. Shout out to the recruits that just came in from the 2021 class and on back to the 2020, 2019, 2018. So you guys have to keep in mind, man, that these guys' parents and families will be at the game. So shout out to all the moms and dads and all of the relatives to these guys, man, to the guys and gals. You guys cannot forget that these kids have homes and these kids have parents. Okay, so shout out to the parents, man, for the most part, for getting in the car, man, taking their sons and daughters out on these recruiting visits and stuff like that, man. Because as a parent, and me as a parent as well, you have to put a lot of things on pause. You gotta take a lot of vacation time. You gotta put in a lot of PTO, just to get your kids out there, man, and make sure that you set up their future for after high school, per se. But shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to the Tex Ags, and shout out to just Texas A&M in general, man. But like I say, man, I will be there. Aggie fans, be looking for me. Love you guys. Hashtag Gig Mag.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter at JPops, on Instagram at JPops, and also on Facebook at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. Hashtag Gig Mag.